Hey guys, Stephanie here. So I've been dealing with something for the last 2 to 3 weeks, and I finally felt it was time to talk about it. Um, about 3, almost 4 weeks ago, I decided to get back on birth control. So I went with the Mirena IUD, and for those of you who don't know what it is, it's a little T-shaped plastic that's inserted into your uterus. It's supposed to thin the lining of the uterus and just make the mucus of the cervix thicker, and it's meant to prevent the sperm from just moving and surviving in your uterus, and it's meant to prevent pregnancy for up to 5 years. So at first, we had just had our miscarriage and we were definitely not ready to have more kids. So I figured it'd be the best option. So I went with it. First few days were fine. I felt totally fine. Of course, they do tell you'll have random bleeding, which of course. But then it just didn't stop. And for the last over 3 weeks, I've just experienced so much shit that finally felt it was time to talk about it. Let me just preface that by saying that this is my story and what I have experienced. This doesn't mean it'll happen to you. I just encourage you to just do your research and decide for yourself whether this is for you or not. So right here, I'm just talking about my story and my experience. Anyway, so for the last 3-ish weeks, I've just not felt like myself. I've had terrible mood swings, like horrible. Felt pretty crazy, and Alex can attest to that, and it's been pretty bad. I felt like I've been on my period for the last almost 4 weeks, just cramping, bloating every day. I also get these really sharp pains in my hip that just like randomly come and just like knock me down. I have no sex drive. I have swollen feet and I didn't even get swollen feet while I was pregnant. And I just haven't even been, for the last 2 weeks, I haven't been able to make any progress with my fitness. As some of you know, I've been following this awesome new program, and it's not that the program doesn't work. The program works. There's tons of test groups. I know personal friends that have done it and had amazing results. Alex is doing it with me and he's making awesome progress. And me, I'm following the program. I'm sticking to my meal plan about 90-95%, and I'm making no progress. In fact, I feel like I'm actually putting on weight. I just feel so uncomfortable in my clothes, and it's horrible. It's a horrible feeling. So I started doing more research, and everything points, all of this has happened since I got the Mirena. So I've decided to just get it removed. I don't feel like myself. I feel like so shitty. Like, it's horrible not feeling like you're in control of your own body. Just horrible mood swings, and that's not the person I am. I strive to be pretty positive. I work on myself daily. I do my workouts, all that stuff, to just be uplifting and positive and inspiring. And I felt none of that for the last 2 to 3 weeks. And yeah, I just wanted to make this video to share my experience, because now I realize that I should have done way more research. So I just want to bring awareness and tell you to do your research, especially when it comes to your body, putting shit into your body. I actually hadn't been on any birth control for years, just because, any hormonal birth control, because I had a really bad experience with the pill years ago. And of course, the doctors tried to make me feel like shit and make me feel like it was my fault and that everything was in my head, but I fucking knew it wasn't. And that's why I was so hesitant to not get back on it. But, you know, after the miscarriage, I just felt really shitty, and I was like, you know, maybe it's time, let's try it. And I regret it big time. I do. And so, like I said, just do your research, and stand your ground. Like, if you don't want to do something, don't fucking do it. Don't feel pressured. Because I low-key kind of felt pressured. Like, every appointment I went to, it was like, oh, so what birth control are you getting on? Oh, what are you gonna get on this? Do you want this? And it was just like, no, like, leave me alone. So I just urge you to stand your ground and fucking do your research. Look up stories, look up testimonials, and see what is the best thing for you. I'm not telling you to not do birth control. Like, I'm not telling you, you know, I don't want to be blamed for people having babies. But I'm just telling you to find what works for you. And this clearly didn't work for me. Like I said, Sure, I won't get pregnant for 5 years, but at what cost? Feeling like shit. Having random mood swings, gaining weight, feeling like shit. So I don't know. I just felt compelled to share this because I kind of felt like I was holding something back. I tend to be very open about my life because, I mean, I run an online business, and part of me also felt like crap because as a health and fitness motivator, I felt like I wasn't being truthful, and I just stopped making progress, and I just didn't want people to think that I wasn't doing I wasn't practicing what I preach, you know? So yeah, hope this served someone out there. If you know someone that's going through this, just know you're not alone. I found an awesome community on Facebook that, is for people specifically who have had the Mirena and are dealing with just the removal and side effects and all that, and it's an awesome community. Reach out to me and I can send you the link to that group. And yeah, just do your fucking research. All right, have a wonderful day.